I'm more melodic in my approach. Because the violin, you know, I have the melody, I want the phrasing, I want the colors. I come from a family who came from Middle Orient, and it was also the Arabic music, which has, instead of minor and major scale, they have 12 scales with quarter tones. So the sensibility for colors, for intonation is very, very high. So that also influenced my approach to Western music. If we take the conductors of the past, they were absolute dictators. Take Toscanini, but Bruno Walter the exception is. When I go to the rehearsal, my wife looks at me and says, "Be gentle," because she knows me. So I think when I was young, I was more dictator. That's also a question of age and experience. So I'm very happy if I not have to be dictator. Sometimes if you go to an orchestra which is not on the level like the Frankfurt, which is really excellent orchestra, fantastic orchestra, I lose patience and I begin to be a little hard. And then I catch myself and I say, what are you doing? You're not going to get better results if I'm hard. On the contrary, they will be afraid, they will be crisped, and they will play even less good. So it's better to give them some confidence, relax, give them some compliments maybe. I forget to give compliments because there is the English way. They give all the time compliments, and then after the rehearsals, they go and they tell somebody else, "Wow, what a bad orchestra." I don't like that. I want to be really what I feel, I want to say, that's all. But I forget to give compliments. That's something which I could improve. I'm a young conductor. I'm only 80. So if a conductor has to talk, to say, yeah, do that, something is wrong. You have to talk less, you have to do less movements, just to feel, and it comes. The best example is Karajan for that. I mean, he did not do much with his hands. He just wanted, he has the wish to have a result, and it came. Mahler is the best contemporary composer. You know, there are many contemporary composers that write interesting things, but the public sometimes doesn't feel what they want to say. They think it's a little strange, a little academic, or it depends on the composer, of course, yes. But Mahler expresses in his music all what people of today, young people of today in China, in Japan, in Korea, everywhere, what they feel. You know, we are in a difficult moment in history. There are many things happening. There are extremes. There is right, left, and all that, and people are a little uneasy what life will give them. And they have those anxiousness. They have to feel something. They have to have an idea. They have to have a direction. And the music of Mahler expresses all that because.
Earlier you mentioned that that people are anxious about what is happening now in the world. I'm from Hungary, you might hear it on my accent.
Yes.
You might hear things. What do you think about all these things that happen?
Yeah. When you take for granted that liberal democracy, that's the only way, and you are a little arrogant about it, and you don't see, you don't look, maybe there are other people who think differently, then the other extreme takes over. Nobody expected that Donald Trump will win the election. Nobody. I think he himself did not expect it. But he won. Why? Nobody was taking care of those people who thought differently. Real democracy is talking with one another and finding compromises that satisfy everybody. I'm not so naive to think that music can change anything, because the greatest criminals in history, the Nazis, and even Stalin, even the wife of Mao Zedong, they killed so many millions of people, all of them, not only the Nazis, but the Nazis were really the #1 criminals. They were very music enthusiasts.
Mm. Yeah.
They adored Bruckner and Beethoven and Wagner. Apparently it doesn't change anything.